So, first time in Brazil?
Yeah.
So, what do you think so far? Have you seen something?
I haven't seen enough. Well, we actually drove from Sao Paulo to Rio.
Yeah.
We drove, so that was quite interesting because...
It was yesterday.
I know, today.
Today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
So, you're tired?
A little bit, yeah. But in a way, it's quite a good thing because you do get to see, I know you're only seeing it from a car, but you do get to see a bit of the countryside and you get to see a bit of real life, you know what I mean? Because Sao Paulo and Rio...
love is a universal subject.
Yeah.
We have many songs around the world talking about it. So, how is it working? How is it work for you, for your songs?
I think pop music's always been evolving around love songs, really, because where they're up tempo, where they're slow, whatever they are, you know what I mean? I think it just does because, to be honest, every boy wants a girl and every girl wants a boy, do you know what I mean? Some boys want boys, some girls want girls, I know, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants somebody, and I think that is, you just can't escape that. That's just the way the human race is. We want somebody, you know what I mean? And therefore music and art and lots of other things in life, movies, you know, are about that theme, aren't they? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's just a natural thing to write songs about and to sing about, to be honest, yeah.
I'm kind of curious about the song Cry for Help.
Yeah.
Great song.
Thank you.
There's some story behind it for someone special?
No, it wasn't for one particular person. No, it was just the guy that I wrote it with. We were just kicking around some ideas and what have you. To be honest, I just think that melody line and that kind of lyrical thing came out in the chorus. And I think because I had sung quite a few songs that were very kind of, you know, that I just wanted to sing something slightly different, I think, really. And yeah, that just came out.
And last question about soul music. In the early years was dance, pop, you know, and then about 92, 93 was about soul music.
Yeah.
So what can you tell about this a little bit?
I think all that happened is I think dance music just became massive, and it's still massive today. It's probably as strong as it's ever been, really. Even more in a pop sense. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot more pop music's got a lot more dance in it today.
We have a lot.
And, and I think in my kind of era, late 80s, very early 90s. I think pop music was slightly different. We hadn't kind of found that place where you could just have a record that was a hit that didn't even have a vocal on it. It was just about the track, do you know what I mean? And maybe a sample of something.
The beat.
And maybe just like a sample of a vocal, just say one line or something. And I think that you know was really, really massive for quite a long time, really popular and stuff, because club culture was really popular. But I think the 80s were probably more about songs, old school way of writing a song. Do you know what I mean? With a verse, bridge, and a chorus and what, you know.
That leads me to another question.
Go on, you said last one, but go on.
80s were magical. You think you're gonna have some decade like the 80s, maybe in the future?
Well, in lots of ways. I think there's things right now that are a bit 80s. I think Lady Gaga, for one. I think Katy Perry in certain ways has got like an 80s kind of real pop sense to her. Do you know what I mean? It's really bright, it's really colourful. I know she sings some kind of more down songs as well, but I mean, she's really like, you know, a real pop star to me. Do you know what I mean? And that harks back to the 80s, I think, when people weren't afraid to be really colourful and really bright and everything. And I think because that's when videos were born, really, and people wanted to kind of get into that and express that. And then you had like the kind of young movie makers, if you like, and filmmakers actually making films for pop music. So it just all exploded, do you know what I mean? And there was no limits to it, I don't think, you know, so yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Obrigado.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.